indeed we are present. And it is a great pleasure and responsibility for us to step forward and to share our energy, our love, our words, our intentions with you in this beautiful creation that you call your 3D reality. But this experience occurs in many levels, in higher levels that you are not aware of. So we are grateful and forever loving of your summoning of our energies so that we can blend and join in at this time. Strong energies are enveloping the planet, as you are aware. As you may be aware, you have stepped up to a different timeline or streamline that has a much higher intensity, and within this higher band of intensity there are fluctuations within itself. And so there are days that the energy is particularly higher than others, and it is about this that we would like to expand or elaborate on today. You are in one of these few days of very high energetic input from the cosmos in a variety of ways, as in solar flares, as in cosmic energy being sent from other beings of light and love. Also, your moon is in the full capacity, the full moon, amplifying even further, as it is the lunar energies act as a magnifying glass. And so all these galactic energies and solar energies and other levels of higher dimensional frequencies are being focused through and amplified through your moon energy. And of course, as you are aware, and due to the close proximity of your moon and the effects it has on the gravitational pull with and on your planet and on and in your bodies, you can feel the fluctuations, the undulations of energy as these waves enter your planet and your own very physical being. We would like to say, to rest assured, that these are very benevolent energies, that they are, we would say, restructuring, reframing, defragmenting your construct, and in that sense we mean the software, the matrix that you are plugged into, that is part of your physicality, of your construct of physicality, of your hologram of your reality. And this is being reconfigured, as it were, and defragmented, as in your computers. And so there is this beautiful coalescing, and this word has a beautiful energetic imprint to it. And so we would like you to really focus on this word coalescing, the coalescence, basically bringing together fragments that were once separate, but actually bringing it together, creating something new, bringing these parts together, and that the sum of all will be much bigger than what you can even imagine from your perspective at the moment. There will be an alchemical process when more and more of your abundant fragments are brought together. The wholeness that generates allows for the conduction, the streaming, the download of a much bigger version of yourselves. And so it is almost, if it easier for you to visualize that each fragment of your being from this life and other lives, every thought form, every emotion, any trauma, everything that's being splintered out and dispersed throughout the timelines, as it comes together, they are all little pieces of this column of light, let's say, and as these fragments are called back home into onto oneself, this pillar of light, let's say, your true essence, your nomad, your divine self, is recreated. It becomes anew, in a new form, and it is not the column of light, it is what's exciting that is coming up, but it is what this column of light, this wholeness, this fullness of beingness that allows you to then download and directly connect with the higher levels of your being. And so you are in this process of calling home all these different fragments, of coalescing, of forming this, we would say here metaphorically, this column of light, which essentially is you remembering who you are, and the expression of the divine in physicality. And once you do that, once you bring home all this lost inner child, abandoned fragments, as long as you bring all of them together in one cohesive form and unit, this will allow for you to then reconnect with the much higher levels of your higher self, your oversoul. And is that where all the wisdom that you can ever imagine resides. And so allow yourself the time and the love, the compassion for yourselves, because that is a very challenging and time-consuming process of bringing together all these different fragments and healing them and releasing the ones that are not yours, or accepting, acknowledging their benefit to your learning, but that now is the time to let go of these, and that is taking place with every single individual, independent of their belief systems. They may be aware of it or not, in terms of consciously aware or not, but you are being asked to face to your fears, to face to old memories, to face old trauma and emotions and thoughts and memories, so that you can integrate what needs to be integrated, to release what needs to be released. And we are very proud of you for stepping forward, for opening up, to allow yourselves to be vulnerable, to accept and honor the not knowing what's out there, what to expect, not knowing which steps to take next. Because if you knew what to do next, these decisions would be based on past experience. And we are here talking about a new beginning where the new is being created. And so it is more than expected, and that you would not know what to do next. You have the creative power burning within your bellies, the flame of life force pushing you forward. So there is the eagerness, the creativity, the potentiality growing within you, even if you don't know exactly where to focus and which direction to go, in which 3D form this new reality will be created as. But rest assured, when the time is right, when you have brought together, when you have brought home all these little bits of you and everything has coalesced into this beautiful being of light that you are, basically when you become aware of your brightness, of this column of light, then there will be clear or more clear communication with your higher self and above in terms of where to go, what to do, how to manifest things. So please focus on the job at hand, which is about going through the old and deciding what serves you to keep, what doesn't. Forgive yourselves for things that you have endured or put yourself through in the past. Forgive others, thank them for their participation in teaching you and helping you to grow, and then move forward and allow yourselves to be balanced and connected within your column of light, because it is this conduit, this vessel that you are building, that you are sculpting as you would in a pottery class. You are sculpting, you are bringing together this column of light so that the information that is required for the future can flow through when the time is right. And with that, we will stand back, but always loving you, cheering you on and supporting you from our realms. And it is with much love and appreciation that we stand back. I hope you enjoyed the message. It may take a little bit of time to process all the information, but it is there. Trust that you will receive what you need to receive from this transmission, energetically and in terms of information. So again, if you enjoyed this message, please click like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.